takes her and starts Vegeta spinning that hoe towards Ultraman, and then bows that man into the pavement. I know this hit had to give Ultraman some CTE. Dude really got hit with the shusher and then got laid out. Alright, so before I start off this video, I just want to say the footage in this video will look a bit janky due to it being a recording instead of the actual movie being released in 4K for me to capture it. And do not ask me how or where I got this footage from. If you still continue to ask me, I'm hitting you with the little baby. Me no hablo inglés! Just so we're clear. And make sure to watch to the end if you guys are interested in flying to Thailand with me for free. But with that being said, let's go! So Superman and Mr. Terrific over here in the sky planning on how they gonna take down Lex Luthor, aka DCU's biggest hater.
Stop the cap.
And while they planning, the engineer and Ultraman come in like some NFL stars and boom! Both of them boys up out of there. And I know that tackle came with severe pain, cause look at the form it got my boy Superman in. He looked like the nigga that got hit with the shopping cart. I know his love handles was going through it. And not only did Ultraman drag Superman's face through a bunch of bricks like how Broly did to Goku, but then he crashed him down all the way into a baseball stadium across the city. But if you thought that was bad, then you was dead wrong. Cause at least Supes was able to get up immediately. But Mr. Terrific?
Big fella! Big fella! Sit down, big fella!
Now granted, he don't have powers, so you can't really blame him, but still, bruh, the fight just started and you already out cold? The only other person to join in the fight and go down less than 5 seconds later is the Prince of Disastrous Hairlines. They really be doing my kings dirty. And since Brother Man was down for the count, it's now getting ready for a 2-on-1. And before they start, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know a thing about Ultraman before seeing this movie. I'm gonna just be real. Look, hey, don't judge me, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, I deadass seen him and thought he was Black Noir for a second. I know I'm not the only one who thought this. But anyways, Ultraman tries to tackle that boy one more time, but Superman just straight up dunks this man into the dirt. Hit that boy with a 16 auto combo. You'll love to see it. And old girl over here tries to yeet some blades at my boy just for him to dodge both of them. And then this girl done also resorted to tackling again. Nigga, y'all done used this move 4 times already and the fight barely started. It's time to stop. Didn't Illuminati teach y'all a lesson? That don't work. But the outcome here was different because she started dragging him through the ground, but Superman said, nah, it ain't gonna work. Cause not only does he shoot that hoe with his beams, lighting her body up more than the nuke blast in Terminator 2, but he then flips old girl over and presses her face into the ground. My boy's inner Bakugo was really popping out in this fight right here. I'm smelling some peak cinema. And just as he starts trying to talk some sense into her, Ultraman flying with the, man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Came out of nowhere with the heavy hit. He was looking like Finn when he did Tiffany dirty. And we gotta rewind that clip. Look at how it had Buddy tumbling. He was looking a lot like a failed skateboarder, but still being attached to the engineer. He takes her and starts Vegeta spinning that hoe towards Ultraman. What's crazy is he didn't even need to do this. He could have just swiped her left and right like a machete, but instead he made her become one with the earth again. Bro really said, I'ma plant me a dumbass tree. Just straight swinging that girl around like she was the Leviathan from Ratchet Deadlock. Some ball knowledge right there. Y'all don't know about that.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
You can't tell me she wasn't screaming for help while this is all going on. But Ultraman just takes him up to the sky, shoots him in the face, and then stomps his manhood away. And peep the first frame of Superman's reaction. My guy was holding in the loudest scream he ever screamed. But you know he a tough man, because if someone Sparta kicks me in the nuts, boy, I'm gonna be on the ground like Peter Griffin when he was listening to Bird is the Word. Because, bro, you just stopped my family bloodline from proceeding in the future. But Superman must have knew the hoes was watching, so he kept it silent. And the engineer come in with a tag team beam to lay him on the ground. They is not giving him the respect of a one-on-one. And you know this girl is insane too, because she done walked up to our hero and started inflating his whole body with nanites in order to suffocate him. I mean, it got through his arms, his mouth, his nostrils, and even his eyes. Hell, it was probably going up his booty hole too. I haven't seen a man take this much black inside him since was Eddie Brock in the Tobey Maguire movies. But Superman pews off into the sky and both of his ops follow him up there too. And this is how you know my boy was locked in. He's still flying up to try and break the nanites off of him and get him out his body. Meanwhile, the other two is continuously throwing nothing but haymakers to him. And my nigga was just eating them hoes right up. Straight finger licking good. He was feeling like Jinxie with each punch. Light work, no reaction.
Light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction.
That's my Man of Steel.
Damn, this nigga got dick for real.
Then once he fly up past the atmosphere and up into space, he start flying back down into Earth at maximum velocity to try and take out both of them bums, even if it cost him his own life. He said, oh, you think I'm losing? No, bitch, we losing. And then they all crash down and blow up the entire country. Okay, he ain't blow up the whole country, but he did everything else, okay? But you know that crash definitely had some pressure to it. Just look how shocked Lex is. He was ready to give up hope. Hands on the head and everything. Brother, you're done. This is the same look you make when you put your last money into a parlay and that shit misses. Hell, to add insult to injury, the very next thing he saw was Superman climbing out the ground. If I was Lex, I would have been like,
You gotta be fucking lying.
What's wrong, dude?
Well, hell no, God, hell no.
actually, scratch that thought. Because right after Superman got up from the ground, we see Ultraman start rising up too, and then he unmasks himself for us to see. Oh, hell nah. How do you manage to clone someone that's handsome and somehow make them uglier than before? This reveal was worse than when Dream revealed his face. Niggas is about to cook you online. You not surviving the group chat. The streets ain't lying when they said a haircut really do be saving lives, because this dude right here, disgusting! This is the prime difference between Riz and sexual harassment. Learn the difference, people. But after Lex Luthor yaps for like 3 minutes, Ultraman heat blasts my guy away and then starts relentlessly piecing Superman up. Like, how much smoke could you possibly want with a singular nigga to the point where you are flipping him over mid-combo and still piecing him up? And the whole time this fight is going on, Lex is the one who is controlling Ultraman with the commands. This dude yelling out stuff like 22K, 31D, 2A. Like, goddamn, man, I know he cold at fighting games. He probably know all the types of block strings, what you plus on, what you minus on, DPs. Like, bro, you in the wrong profession. If you don't take your bald ass to Evo and play some Dragon Ball Fighters, you would probably give Sonic Fox a run for his money. Speaking of which, I'm calling out all my subscribers. None of you niggas can see me in Dragon Ball Fighters. Okay, there we go. That's all I need to say. Anyways, back to the video. But we cut back to the fight, and now Superman is getting his ass choked out. And within that moment, he was ready to revert to his Injustice version, because he then breaks Ultraman's hand like it's a Kit Kat bar, and even had him hitting the ugly goblin face. You know the pain is bad too when it make your face transform from a normal clone to a 50-year-old man in a matter of seconds. I'm screaming. Dude really went from David Cornsweat to Willem Dafoe after one bone crack. That's how you know it's terrible. So Superman takes that bum off him and brings it to the sky just to hit him with a smooth little 3-piece and then a tackle all the way into some convention center. Bruh, everyone in this movie is handing out Hall of Fame tackle highlights. Y'all worried about being in the DCU. Y'all niggas need to move to the NFL, because clearly y'all are all in the wrong field. But after a quick interlude of the other heroes in the movie having their own screen time, we cut back to the main fight. Ultraman weaves a punch and then brings this man all the way back to a whole nother area and pin my guy onto the ground. And then he straight up lasers his ass in the face. This was at close range too. That boy Ultraman was moving like Homelander. He trying to turn someone's skull into a donut. And I genuinely was shook in the theater when I saw this happen. I was like, oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Holy fuck! He just shot that nigga! Holy shit! And look how bad it did my guy's eyes. Both circles was looking mad red. It looked like he was trying to cosplay as the rip-off Deadpool from the X-Men Origins movie. And Lex, being the ultimate hater he is, he yelled out his punch command 1A over and over again to pummel Superman's face in the ground. Ultraman was really moving like Trey Rags right here. And with how many times Lex was yelling out 1A, you would think he was having beef with Deku's entire class. But as we all know, just like the robot God, Adam, the man of steel, never stays down. Cause he starts smirking while he on the ground. Now, before we move on, let's just discuss fighting lesson number, I don't even know what number we're at anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are fighting with someone, no matter how much you are whooping on them at the moment, if they start smiling or laughing at all,
run.
yeah, nah. If they show positive facial expressions, you are guaranteed to get cooked, my friend. I'm talking well-seasoned, 5-star restaurant cooked. Unfortunately, Ultraman didn't get that memo though, because Superman then whistles for a certain animal, and then we see that boy Krypto come in and hit that bitch ass nigga. Yes, sir! All my dog lovers, stand up! Stand the f up! Because the goodest of good boys is finally on the big screen. And he ain't just a dog, D-O-G. Nah, that boy is a dog, D-A-W-G. Cause Superman figures out that the little cameras that's been following they fight is what allows Lex to give Ultraman commands for all of his attacks, and without them things being present anymore, he knew it would be an easy speed blitz. So instead of handling it himself, he tells Krypto to start destroying the cameras, and that's exactly what he started doing. I know Lex's employees was feeling all types of fear right here, because peep how bro just leaps into the camera and hits you with a game over screen. The little nigga was literally jumping at them like Foxy from FNAF 2. It's wicked out here. And he took down all the cameras in under 30 seconds. I know bro was feeling like, that's my dog. That's my dog. So now we can get back to the main fight, and Superman punches that boy across the field, grabs a big ass pole, and then bows that man into the pavement. I know this hit had to give Ultraman some CTE. Dude really got hit with the shusher and then got laid out, just to then get hit for a second time. Bro, imagine being on the floor and the only thing you see when you look up is Superman charging up the meanest Usopp hammer known to man. Nigga, my eyes will be filled with tears. I'll be screaming like Tyrese, bro, please! No! Just for my light to flash before my eyes. And of course, y'all know it had to get even worse, because Superman then flies up and stomps on this dude's dome piece. Then hit the boy with another cooler special. Then he starts spinning this bum like he a professional and hammer throwing, just to terrorize him even more. At this rate, he ain't even moving like a superhero. He moving like a super demon, cause this is a diabolical chain of combos. And Lex tries to do something by sending in more henchmen to try and kill Superman, but he looks up at them all and is like,
You can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans, wait.
Does he fly up and booms this man so hard his teeth came out faster than someone admitting that they gay. Matter of fact, hold on, I got the 4K video clip. Let's see this punch in HD, shall we? Alright, that's all I got with the 4K footage. Now we gotta go back to the goop quality. Hey look, don't get mad at me, bro. I tried my best to find the best quality for this video. I tried. But back to it, and now Soup starts getting dogpiled by all these men. Brother was really surrounded by a sausage party, but he just spins them all off like a Beyblade and then does the unthinkable. This nigga starts beaming everyone at point blank range. For everyone saying Superman doesn't kill, get the fuck out of here. Dog, these are just regular humans in tech suits. I know if there was any survivors after that, they definitely went straight into retirement. If I was one of them, I wouldn't even put in a 2 weeks notice. The boss gonna be looking for where I'm at on the job, and I'ma just be in the back like, I'm not gonna be here. No amount of money can make up what Superman just did to me. I'm good off of that. And as the fight is looking like it's over, Ultraman comes in one more time with another tackle to signify that he needs a contract to the NFL. They get put by a black hole now, and Ultraman straight up breaks Superman's arm with no hesitation. But my guy said, never back down, never what? Cause he slams this motherfucker into incoming traffic, causing him to get sent into the shadow realm. Straight hit that boy with the Colossus special. This fight done got me feeling bricked. What? But just because my boy done caught his W with one of his ops, he wasn't done there. Oh, no. Because then he pulls up up face to face with Lex, the ultimate hater, Luthor himself, and confronts him. He starts calling Superman all types of insults, but being the positive hero he is, he just starts giving an inspirational speech about how human he is and that he really is no different from Lex. Now, y'all already know this, but I'm gonna say it again. He a lot better than me, because if I was Superman, I wouldn't be hitting him with the talk no jutsu. The moment I would have looked away, I would have turned back with the meanest bitch ass nigga punch of all time. Yeah, I would have definitely snuck him. I don't care. He deserved it. He definitely deserved it. And that's not the only thing he had coming to him. Because remember Krypto being on demon timing with the cameras? Well, just peep what he did to Lex Luthor.
You better stop!
This is why we rock with Krypto. He wasn't just bark. He was all types of bite too. He really came in like, I don't want peace. I want problems always. And just caused havoc in that entire office. Best dog ever. If you don't agree, boy, f you. Die today. Okay, nah, I'm just messing with y'all. But that is the end of all the fighting. I will say this movie was really good and that this new Superman, I gotta be real, I love him. I actually felt really hopeful while watching this. Like, he really represented the symbol of peace. Again, this was absolute cinema. And with every cinematic masterpiece, there's an after credits. And the after credits here is talking about the Thailand group trip, so lock in. If you guys are interested in having free food, yacht parties, and exploring many more free, yes, free events in Thailand with me, then y'all should click the link in the description below to reserve y'all plane ticket. The plane ticket is the only thing y'all will have to purchase, but everything else is covered. If y'all can't pay the whole amount right now, that's fine, because y'all can pay it off in segments all the way up until the trip actually starts, which is in April of next year. So y'all have plenty of time. Plus the whole itinerary and all the details you would need are included in the link in the description below as well. So please check that out. We can only reserve 9 more people, so make sure to act fast. Now, I really hope to see y'all there on that trip. And if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me y'all thoughts about the new Superman movie down in the comments. I got like 3 more videos I want to make, and then trust me, that hour-long Vegito versus Buhan video will be in the works. I be seeing y'all comment about that, so be ready. There might even be a few collabs in there. You never know. You never know. But with that being said, that's how Superman was serving straight hands to Ultraman and Lex Luthor.